Hi, I'm Troy Campbell. I'm the Chief Scientist at On Your Feet. And when I get back from vacation and in the studio next month, I'll be leading the Science of Story HIVE. It's going to be an experience that brings you more joy, less fear, and better results as we act as a collision of business, art, and science, and most importantly, get you inside of story. In fact, I actually prefer teaching story in the virtual because you can get people inside the different parts of story.
I'm the beginning of a story, and this is where everything gets set up.
I'm the middle of the story. This is where all the action happens.
I am the end of the story. This is where there is resolution, and those dangling things that were happening get reincorporated back in and make all sorts of sense.
And once they're inside the different parts of story, all the subtleties and all the powerful components of science just become a lot more understandable. From narrative transportation theory to coherence principles to the really subtle logic of stories to things like authenticity and self-verification theory that underlie stories, such as the story form that Steve Jobs used all the time, goal, insight, action.
A couple of years ago, we had lost our audience, and the goal was to get them back.
The insight we had was that
And so we realized the most engaging way to do that
To the Disney stories that you're very familiar with, called the Destiny narrative.
The light bulb was always a very dim light bulb.
and the light bulb really struggled with this because it really wanted to be a very bright light bulb.
But one day it discovered it was actually bright enough to be a light bulb in a dark room where they needed a very dim light. And it was an essential light bulb. And without it, nothing would function in the dark room.
No matter who you are, if you are a novice at story or if you're a Disney Imagineer like those who I used to work with at Disney, we will deliver you something unique which will help you tell story better by combining a business, artistic, and scientific perspective that will be highly interactive and very, very joyful. I'll see you next month in On Your Feet's Story HIVE.